The video, and in today's video we're going to be teaching you how to solve your Rubik's Cube. So let's get right into it. Okay, so once you scrambled your cube, once you scrambled it, just find any color, you don't really need to. Just practice these algorithms. So the right side goes up, this side goes over, this side goes down, right side goes up, this side goes over. Keep on doing that. And then, yeah. So, and then here's the left. If that went too fast, then just... Okay. For the left version, it just goes left side up. And then, yeah. Here's that done. So, let's get into solving. So, to solve the cube, we want to make a cross. But the beginner way to do it is to make a daisy. So, if you find a piece like this, to move it up like this, you make the daisy petal. So here's one piece, it's flipped. So to do that, move it the face forward, and then you got a line. This one just is self-explanatory. Move it up, make some more petals. And if it's on the bottom, like this is on the bottom. So if it's like this, a flip, just go. And then the daisy is solved. So this is pretty self-explanatory. You can do it anyway. If you know how to solve the cross, then you can do it. So you gotta line up. So this is an edge. You gotta line it up with the correct center. So just line it up. Here it is. Put it down. This is lined up. Put it down. So we're gonna make a cross on the bottom. Here is a white. You put it down. Here's this over here. That's lined up. Put it down. So now you have a cross on the bottom. If you just gotta line up the colors with the correct thing and then just put it down. Now we're gonna work on how to solve a layer around it. And we're gonna solve a side as well. So to put a layer in, you wanna do your righty algorithm. This is in the bottom corner, so you just wanted to do righty algorithm 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 4. So here it is. That piece is in correct position because it's in between the green and red centers. So yeah, and then you want to find another one. This one's up top, and it's red and blue. To find the red and blue centers, so they're right here. Move it over, and if it's facing to the right of you, do the righty algorithm. So right now we have this one. This goes in between here. So it's facing to the left. So do your lefty algorithm. And then this one, you gotta line it up with correct right here, and then do your righty algorithm. Okay. So let's show you how to solve the second layer. Okay. So to solve the second layer, you want to put edge pieces all the way around here. And to do that, so this has to go over, and this has to go over to the left. So you can tell if it needs to go to the left because this piece has to go between those colors. So if it goes to the left, put this upper to the right, do your lefty algorithm. And then if you start with the lefty algorithm, turn it so it's facing to the right, and then do your righty algorithm. And then, yeah, you got one piece solved. Okay, so line this up. This has to go to the left. So move it over. Then do your lefty. Find it. Then do your righty. Piece is solved. Here is another piece. This goes over the orange. You can see it goes to the right. So you start with your righty algorithm. Now you want to do your lefty algorithm. So just because if you start with your righty, you go to the lefty. If you start with your lefty, go to the righty. So that's the lefty. Inserted. So if it's flipped, you want to take it out by doing your righty algorithm. And then doing your lefty algorithm. Then line this up with the correct color. And then put it over, do your righty algorithm. Then do your lefty. then you should be done with the second layers. Now let's move on to the yellow cross. To do the yellow cross, you want to just do some algorithms. So if this is just a dot, the center is just a dot. If that's just a dot, then move it to the, it's fine. Do this algorithm with the face like this, then do your righty algorithm. And then undo the first move. And then have your right side solved, and now you have like an L shape, but this mine didn't have an L shape. So I can show you what the L shape looks like. Here is the L shape. You want to put it in the top right, like right here, in the top left side. And then you want to do that algorithm again. And do it. Now you have a line. If it's faced like this, that's wrong. You don't want to have it like that. You want to have it like this. And to solve it, just do the same algorithm. And then boom, you have a cross on top. So yeah, now to solve the cross, I just got really lucky and solved all of these. But so if you have so you want to just look around and see how many you can solve. So I can solve. So this is the maximum that I can solve right here is 2, because if I move it around, I can only solve 2. So when these two are like this, one to the right and one to the left, do you righty one to the right and one to the back, do you righty do this algorithm. And then solve it. If you have some across, like this is red and then the one's orange and these two aren't solved, then you want to do that 2 times. And now we're going to move on to the last few steps. Okay, so to solve the corners, this might look solved, but it's not, because this corner has to go over here and all of that, even though you have a side. But that's not what you want. You want the corners. So to solve this, here's another algorithm. This side goes up, this side goes over, this side goes up, this side goes over, this side goes down, this side goes over, this side goes down, this side goes back. Now you've found a solved. So this is a solved corner because it's orange and blue, and then it's between the orange and blue centers, and obviously yellow. So you want to do that again. Now you should have all of them solved, because these are all solved. If you don't, then just keep on doing that algorithm until it is solved. If you already solved the cube, because sometimes you get lucky and solve it, but if you have to rewatch it, just go ahead. So right here, you want to do your righty algorithm until this piece is solved. So I can show you what it looks like solved. So just keep on doing your righty algorithm. This is what it looks like solved when this corner is lined up with correct. And then move it over and then do your righty algorithm until it's solved. Is that solved? There's another one, so do your righty algorithm. Okay, you can solve that corner. So now you're going to do it one more time. And then you solved your first Rubik's Cube. Hopefully this tutorial was helpful, and if it was, thanks for following my tutorial. The people who taught me how to solve it were JPim and CubeHead. Check out their tutorials if this one's not as good. So yeah. I got this at the Rubik's Cube at speedcubeshops.com, and the Cubicle. This is the GAN 11M Pro, and this is Mickey James Bubba's tutorial. Bye. Have a great time solving your cube.